wherever is your work from home station are. My name is Renz Teacher from your Sales Training Academy. Today is another lovely day full of learnings and opportunities. Welcome to our Sales Leaders Virtual Huddle. We're extremely delighted to see all of you joining us today, as we always consider this as the best venue for us to be connected. Let's start our huddle by recognizing the different territories and their teams. I would like to acknowledge the presence of our very own Territory Sales and Marketing Head from Metro Manila South, Mr. Joey Beringer and his team. Of course, joining us this morning is none other than the Territory Sales and Marketing Head from Metro Manila North, Mr. Melvin Gumban and his team. Also, we have this morning our Territory Sales and Marketing Head for Greater Metro Manila East and South Luzon Territory. Please welcome Mr. Mark Lilihensha and his teams. Also joining in this huddle is none other than our very own Sales and Territory Marketing Head for Greater Metro Manila West Territory, Mr. Julio Pavic, and his team, of course. With us in this huddle, we also have Mr. Luigi Prieto, our Territorial Sales and Marketing Head for Central and North Luzon areas. Let's acknowledge also the presence of our Visayas and Mindanao territories. Let's start with Visayas Cebu, headed by our very own Territorial Sales and Marketing Head, Ms. Angeline Racasa and her teams. Of course, we have this morning our Territory Sales and Marketing Head for the rest of Visayas, Mr. Bill Calumpa. Good morning to you and to your teams. Joining also this morning is none other than our very own Territory Sales and Marketing Head for Coronadal and Jansan, and at the same time for Mindanao with one, Ms. Ronnie Udalbe. Good morning to you, Ms. Ronnie, and to the rest of your teams. Joining us in this huddle also, please welcome our very own Territory Sales and Marketing Head for Mindanao, Davao, and Tagum. Please welcome Ms. Malay June Omandang. Of course, we cannot forget that joining in this morning is our Territory Sales and Marketing Head for Cagayan de Oro, Ms. Ivy Gamoti. And of course, our Territory Sales and Marketing Head for Zamboanga, Ms. Sheila Padua. Buenas tardes to our teams from Jensen, from Coronadal, from Zamboanga, from Butuan, from Cebu, Davao, Tagum, and the rest of Visayas. Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. And of course, we have with us every Monday to support us and be a part of our learning and motivation, the first Vice President and Sales Channel Development Head, Mr. Alex Ojeda. Good morning, Sir Ako. And of course, joining us also is none other than our Senior Assistant Vice President for Sales Operations Group, Mr. Alfred Blas Hizon. Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. And to the rest of our very supported teams from Philinvestland Incorporated, the Keller Williams Philippines, and the Promax International, with their heads, Mr. Alex Batay, and Executive International Director, Ms. Army Gasilo. And of course, I would like to acknowledge and say good morning to all the select employees of Philinvestland Incorporated joining us here, and of course, few representatives from the broker network and in-house network. Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. So there you go. I hope you're all excited. Once again, I would like to welcome you to our 73rd Sales Leaders Virtual Huddle. Sit back, relax, and please have a happy moment while learning. I'll turn you over to our host, Ms. Carla Barroso. Ang bawat leader ng isang organisasyon ay isang leader na maasahan, matibay, nasasandigan, at punong-puno ng positivity. Ang leader is a catalyst of change. A leader is an inspiration to his people. A leader is a motivation to the whole team. A leader is the strength, the foundation, and the pillar of his organization. Magandang umaga sa inyong lahat. My name is Renz Teacher from Sales Training Academy. Welcome to this lovely Monday. Maraming salamat for joining our huddle this morning. Isa na namang masaya, punong-puno ng kaalaman ang ating pagsasamahan ngayong araw na ito. To start our program as we usually do, I would like to recognize the different territories nationwide. Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to acknowledge the presence of the different territory sales and marketing head with their teams. Let's start with Metro Manila North, headed by Mr. Melvin Gumban. Magandang umaga, Sir Melvin Gumban at sa lahat ng iyong team sa Metro Manila North. I would like to acknowledge as well the presence of Metro Manila South Territory and Sales and Marketing Head, Mr. Joey Beringer. JLB, good morning to you at sa lahat ng iyong members and to all your teams. Magandang umaga din. Kasama natin sa araw na to, ang Greater Metro Manila East Territory Sales and Marketing Head, including the South Luzon team, we have Mr. Mark V. De La Hencia. Good morning, MVD, at sa lahat ng iyong teams dyan sa GMM East. Of course, kasama natin sa araw na to, our very own Mr. Julio Fabic, our Territory Sales and Marketing Head for Greater Metro Manila West. Kasama niya rin sa group, of course, ang ating Broker Sales Head, Mr. J.B. Rapis. Magandang umaga sa inyong lahat at sa lahat ng iyong team dyan sa Greater Metro Manila West. Definitely, kasama natin sa araw na ito, our very own Mr. Luigi Prieto. Siya po ay nag-handle ng ating Central and North Luzon Territory kasama ang ating Broker Sales Head si Mr. Joey Roa. Sa inyong dalawa at sa inyong mga kasama, good morning! At sana po ay masaya kayo sa araw na to. Joining us this morning, of course, I would like to acknowledge our Visayas and Mindanao teams. Let's start with our Cebu team, headed by Miss Angeline Racasa. Miss Angeline Racasa and your team, magandang umaga. Sana po ay masaya ang iyong gising at kayo excited na sa linggong ito. I would like to acknowledge as well our Territory Sales and Marketing Head for the rest of Visayas, of course headed by Mr. Phil Calumpa. Of course, joining us are the Mindanao team. Magandang umaga, Mindanao team at sa lahat ng iyong mga members dyan. Let's start with Mindanao, Davao, and Tagum, headed by our very own Territory Sales and Marketing Head, Ms. Malay June Umanda. Magandang umaga, Ms. Malay. Sana nakangiti ka ngayon. At sa lahat ng ating team naman na pinamumunuan ng ating bagong-bago at fresh na Territory Sales and Marketing Head for Butuan, Ms. Laika Lico. Magandang umaga sa iyo, Ms. Laika, at sa lahat ng iyong team. Definitely, kasama natin ngayon. Please welcome the Territory Sales and Marketing Head for Cagayan de Oro, Ms. Ivy Gamotin. Ms. Ivy, how are you today? Kasama ng iyong mga teams dyan sa Cagayan de Oro, mabuhay kayo at magandang umaga. Joining us also this morning is our Territory Sales and Marketing Head for Coronadal and Jansen. Magandang umaga, Ms. Ronime Udalbe. Hope you're doing great and safe wherever you are and your team. Mabuhay sa iyong grupo. And definitely, ladies and gentlemen, buenos dias. Magandang umaga sa ating napaka-energetic at napaka-intelligent na Territory Sales and Marketing Head for Zamboanga, Ms. Sheila Padua. At sa lahat ng iyong teams, good morning to all of you. I would like as well to acknowledge our very own executives joining us every Monday in this huddle. Of course, the entire Alex C. Ojeda. Sir Ako, magandang umaga sa iyo. Sir Ako is our first Vice President for Sales Channel and Development. Joining also this morning, of course, is our very own Senior Assistant Vice President for Sales Operations Groups, Mr. Alfred Blas Hizon. Magandang umaga sa inyong dalawa. Of course, I cannot forget, joining us this morning is Mr. Alex Batay and Ms. Army Gasito from Keller Williams Philippines and Promax International. And to the rest of our teams from the different departments of Philinvest Land Incorporated. Magandang umaga po sa inyo lahat, sa ating mga BSO, sa inyong mga select area manager, sa inyong mga select agent, magandang umaga. Our sales team heads, our sales director, our ISTL, ISTN, and select sales consultant under the in-house network joining us this morning. Mabuhay at magandang umaga sa inyong lahat. Welcome to our Sales Leaders Virtual Huddle.